The way you sleep tonight can either help your spine, your breathing, and your memory, or keep you stuck in morning pain. As we age, small details matter more. Neck angle, hip position, even how high your pillow sits. If you've been tossing, snoring, or waking stiff, your position might be the hidden reason. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 4 positions to avoid and 4 better ones you can start tonight to wake with more energy, less pain, and clearer focus. Stick with me. These changes are simple, safe, and can make a big difference, fast. If you like practical health tips you can use the same day, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next video. If this helps, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and tell me what to improve. Your feedback guides the next episode. First, let's quickly clear the 4 biggest traps so you stop making the problem worse. Stomach sleeping, face down, head turned. What it is? Lying on your belly, head twisted to one side, arms up or under the pillow. Micro story. Meet Sam, 70. He swore sleeping on his stomach let his back relax, but he woke with neck pain, tingling hands, and a sore lower back. By midday, headaches hit. Why it backfires? Your neck stays twisted for hours, which strains joints, muscles, and nerves. Your lower back can overarch, which irritates already sensitive areas. Chest pressure can limit deep breaths, which can leave you less refreshed. Who's most at risk? Anyone with neck or back arthritis, shoulder pain, carpal tunnel, or frequent headaches. Research suggests prone sleeping increases neck rotation and can aggravate spinal and shoulder discomfort. Side or supported back positions are generally preferred for pain and breathing. Gentle pivot. If you've been doing this, no shame. Here's what to try instead in part 2. Engagement nudge. If you're a lifelong stomach sleeper, drop stomach in the comments. I'll share a weaning plan. The tight fetal curl, knees to chest, chin tucked. What it is? Curled in a tight ball, chin down, shoulders rounded, hips and knees deeply bent. Micro story. Rita, 68, said it felt cozy, but she woke with shortness of breath, stiff hips, and a sore mid-back. Why it backfires? A tight curl compresses your diaphragm, so you breathe shallowly all night. Your spine sits in a C shape, which can increase morning stiffness. Neck flexion, chin to chest, can trigger headaches and shoulder tension. Who's most at risk? People with spinal stenosis, kyphosis, hip arthritis, or frequent morning stiffness. Research suggests overflex sleeping postures can increase stiffness and neck strain. Gentler side sleeping with support usually reduces pain and improves breathing. Gentle pivot. Keep the comfort, drop the strain. Watch for the supported side sleep in part 2. Engagement nudge. If you're a lifelong fetal curler, drop curl in the comments. I'll share a weaning plan. Flat on your back with no support. The rigid soldier. What it is? Lying flat, minimal or no pillow. Legs straight, arms by your sides. Micro story. Paul, 74, slept this way for decades. As snoring grew louder, his partner noticed pauses in breathing. He also woke with heartburn and the tight lower back. Why it backfires? On your back, gravity can let the tongue and soft tissues fall backward, which may worsen snoring and obstructive sleep apnea in many people. Lying flat can aggravate acid reflux because the esophagus and stomach are level. With legs straight and no knee support, your lower back may feel tight by morning. Who's most at risk? Snorers, anyone with suspected sleep apnea, reflux, or persistent low back tension. Research suggests supine sleep can worsen sleep apnea in many adults. Elevating the head of the bed helps reflux symptoms for many people. Gentle pivot. The fix isn't to abandon back sleeping, it's to add the right support, which we'll cover shortly. Sleeping in a recliner every night as your primary bed. What it is? Dozing your living room chair becomes the default every night. Nora, 79, found the recliner easy on her hips. Months later, she noticed leg swelling, a stiff lower back, and more daytime fatigue. Why it backfires? Semi-sitting can limit position changes, and less movement may lead to stiffness. Hips remain flexed, which can tighten hip flexors and strain the lower back. Legs may sit below heart level, which can contribute to ankle swelling, especially if you have venous issues. Who's most at risk? People with venous insufficiency, chronic back or hip pain, or those who rarely shift positions during sleep. Research suggests a proper bed with supportive pillows encourages better alignment and sleep quality than long-term chair sleeping. Head of the bed elevation in a bed is safer than a recliner for reflux. Gentle pivot. If a recliner helps you breathe or reduces reflux, you can recreate that support in bed. Coming up. The good news, small changes go a long way. Let's swap those 4 traps for 4 better moves you can try tonight. Here are the 4 upgrades that protect you and deliver results. Supported side sleep with a pillow between your knees. Left side if reflux. Who it's for? Back or hip pain, mild snoring or apnea, reflux where the left side often helps. How to do it? 1. Lie on your side. If you get reflux, try the left side. 2. Use a pillow that keeps your neck level with your spine. No tilt up or down. 3. Place a soft pillow between your knees and ankles to keep your hips stacked. 4. If your waist sags, tuck a small towel at your side for extra support. 5. Hug a pillow to keep your shoulders open and upper back relaxed. Why it works? The knee pillow keeps your pelvis level and reduces low back twisting. Side sleeping can help keep the airway more open for some people. Left side sleeping may reduce reflux by keeping the stomach below the esophagus. Tips and modifications. If you roll onto your back, place a pillow behind you as a bumper. If your shoulder is sore, pull the bottom shoulder slightly forward and hug a pillow. Try a medium firm mattress so your shoulder and hip can sink without twisting. Mistakes to avoid? A knee pillow that's too thick or too thin, your hips should feel level. Avoid a neck cranked up by a tall pillow or dropping down from one that's too flat. Like evidence, major clinics often recommend left side sleeping for reflux and a knee pillow for spinal alignment. Engagement nudge. Which side feels better for you? Left or right? Tell me below. Elevated back sleeper with head and knees slightly raised. Who it's for? Reflux, nasal congestion, snorers, and people who like back sleeping but get a tight lower back. How to do it? 1. Use a wedge pillow or elevate the head of your bed by about 6 to 8 inches, roughly 20 to 30 degrees. 2. Place a small pillow under your knees to relax your lower back. 3. Keep your head and neck neutral. Avoid pushing the chin to the chest. 4. If you use CPAP, elevation often plays nicely with it. Why it works? Elevation uses gravity to help keep acid down and the airway more open. A knee pillow reduces pull on the lower back so muscles can fully relax. Many people report fewer awakenings and less morning stiffness. Tips and modifications. Bed risers under the headboard side can work if you don't have an adjustable base. A single tall pillow under the head is not the same. Use a wedge or bed elevation. Mistakes to avoid? Propping only at the neck, which can kink the airway. Avoid a huge knee bolster that tilts the pelvis too much. Light evidence? Head of the bed elevation is commonly recommended for reflux, and elevating the upper body can reduce snoring and apnea events for some people. Starfish back sleeping with arms relaxed out to the sides, palms up. Who it's for? Shoulder tightness, neck tension, people who want chest opening without curling. How to do it? 1. Lie on your back with arms relaxed slightly out from your sides, palms up. 2. Use a pillow that keeps your head and neck neutral, not chin up and not chin down. 3. Place a thin pillow or rolled towel under your knees for comfort. 4. Optional, a small folded towel under the mid-back if you tend to round your shoulders. Why it works? Open shoulders reduce compression at the joints and nerves to the hands. A neutral neck with knee support can ease tension headaches and morning tightness. Palms up posture encourages chest expansion and calmer breathing. Tips and modifications? If hands go numb, add a small pillow under each elbow for support. If you snore heavily, consider the elevated back setup from number 6 or side sleeping. Mistakes to avoid? Arms straight overhead can pinch the shoulders. Avoid a pillow that's too flat or too high. Light evidence? Therapists often use this setup to offload the shoulders and neck. Simple adjustments can reduce nighttime numbness for many people. Engagement nudge. Try this for 2 nights and report back. Did your neck feel looser? The 30 to 45 degree side recline, the sweet spot for many seniors. Who it's for? Combo issues like reflux plus snoring plus back or hip discomfort, and anyone who likes side sleeping but wants extra support and less rolling. How to do it? 1. Set a firm wedge or long body pillow behind you at about 30 to 45 degrees. 2. Lie on your left side to start if reflux is a problem. 3. Put a pillow between knees and ankles and another to hug at your chest. 4. Keep your hands supported so your neck is level with your spine. 5. Use a small pillow at your waist if the mattress leaves a gap. Why it works? You get the reflux and airway benefits of gentle elevation, plus the spinal alignment of side sleeping. The wedge stops you rolling flat onto your back, which helps snorers and many with sleep apnea. Hip and low back pressure are reduced because your body stays stacked, not twisted. Tips and modifications. Adjustable beds make this easy, otherwise a wedge plus body pillow works. If you slide down the wedge, reduce the angle slightly or add a textured cover. If your shoulder is sore, hug a pillow to keep the top shoulder open. Mistakes to avoid? Twisting the trunk, shoulders and hips should point the same way. Avoid angling so steep you slide or strain your neck. Light evidence? Left lateral plus head.
You just saw the trade-offs. The 4 worst positions often create strain and shallow breathing, while the 4 better positions support alignment, calmer breathing, and deeper rest. You're not trying to be tougher. You're building a smarter routine that helps your body heal overnight. One thing to do tonight? Pick one upgrade: supported side, elevated back, starfish, or the side recline, and set it up before you're sleepy. One thing to do this week? Track your mornings. Rate your sleep from 1 to 5, note neck or hip comfort and energy. Adjust pillow height and knee support until you find your sweet spot. Share this with a friend who wakes up stiff or snores. Small tweaks can change their mornings. Comment 1 if this helped, 0 if you want a different angle next time. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more practical health guides. Educational note: this video is for education only and isn't medical advice. If you have persistent pain, reflux, snoring, or suspected sleep apnea, talk to your clinician for personalized care. Sources to review: American Academy of Sleep Medicine Patient Resources on Sleep Positions and Sleep Apnea, National Institutes of Health and National Institute on Aging Sleep and Aging Overviews, Cleveland Clinic and Johns Hopkins Medicine GERD and Sleep Hygiene Guides, National Sleep Foundation Sleep Posture Tips. Consider checking reputable sources such as national institutes or leading clinics for the latest guidance.